Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Fluctus Channel. An aircraft carrier is capable of carrying dozens of fighter jets. Imagine a massive ship floating in the ocean, a big ship carrying up to 95 fighter jets, like a small flying army. This ship is called an aircraft carrier, and one of the most famous is the USS Nimitz. Looking at the carrier's deck, you might wonder, where are all the planes? You usually see just a few on top. The secret is that most jets are hidden below in big rooms called hangars. When a plane is ready to fly, special elevators lift it from these hangars to the deck. Most of these elevators are on the sides of the ship. But did you know? Some older ships had these elevators right in the middle. These different spots for the elevators have their names. The ones in the middle are called inboard elevators, and the ones on the side are deck edge elevators. An aircraft carrier has elevators that move fighter jets and equipment from inside the ship to the deck, where they can take off. Additionally, there is another special elevator located in the middle of the ship that is used to move heavy items, such as weapons, that the boat requires. The way these elevators work isn't too different from those you might ride in at a shopping mall or office building. But, of course, they're not the same. They must be more extensive and robust because they're lifting jets like the F-18, not just people.
My name is MM3 Mason. I'm from Lima, Ohio. Here on the elevator, we are down here in the pump room for air department whenever they call. On a normal day, it can be from 1 run to 20, depending on the mission of the ship at that specific time. They can lift about 150,000 pounds each run, which usually for air department is 2 birds.
Another big difference is what's under the hood. At the same time, most building elevators use electric motors, while the elevators on aircraft carriers use hydraulic power. This means they use the force of moving liquid to lift things up and down, which is perfect for handling heavy loads like jets and bombs. One question that comes to our mind is why aircraft are stored in gigantic hangar bays below the flight deck. Think of hangar bays as garages designed not for cars, but for aircraft. Hangars serve multiple purposes. They're where aircraft are launched and received, where they're fixed up and refueled, ready for their next mission. These hangars are not just storage spaces, but lifelines, ensuring that each aircraft is battle-ready and primed for the skies at a moment's notice. With the flight deck bustling above, the hangar bay nestled 2 decks below is the backbone of an aircraft carrier's operational capacity. While the deck may host a visible array of aircraft, It lacks the vast space needed to accommodate the 80 to 100 aircraft that typically make up the carrier's air wing. This limitation necessitates most aircraft being securely housed within the hangar bay, essentially the carrier's sprawling garage, just beneath the galley deck. Spanning an impressive 110 feet wide, 25 feet high, and 685 feet long, the hangar bay stretches over 2/3 of the entire ship. It's segmented into 4 zones with sliding doors for safety, capable of holding more than 60 aircraft, along with essential equipment like spare jet engines and fuel tanks. Surrounding this vast storage space are 4 massive elevators strategically placed to transport aircraft between the hangar and the flight deck. These elevators, constructed from high-speed aluminum and powered hydraulically, are robust enough to lift 2 74,000-pound fighter jets simultaneously, showcasing the blend of might and efficiency that defines these carriers. Beyond the hangar bay, towards the ship's stern, lies the Aircraft Intermediate Maintenance Division, AIMD, shops. Here, dedicated personnel tirelessly repair and maintain aircraft equipment, ensuring the air wing's readiness and capability. The stern also houses an open-air engine testing area, uniquely positioned on the ship's fantail. This space is vital for safely testing aircraft jet engines, a critical step in maintaining operational integrity. Aircraft carriers are veritable floating air bases, equipped with an array of aircraft designed for many roles, each enduring the rigors of catapult takeoffs and arresting wire landings. The carrier air wing, usually consisting of 9 squadrons and totaling 70 to 80 aircraft, includes formidable machines like the FA-18 Hornet, known for its dual role in air-to-air combat and ground attacks, and a cornerstone for air superiority and protection of the carrier group. Additionally, aircraft such as the E-2C Hawkeye play crucial roles in surveillance and control, offering advanced radar systems for comprehensive battlefield awareness. The fleet is rounded out with the EA-18 Growler for electronic warfare, and the SH-60 Seahawk helicopter, which serves in anti-submarine warfare and search and rescue operations. Each of these aircraft contributes to the strategic diversity and combat readiness that define the essence of an aircraft carrier's power projection on the global stage. The orchestration of life aboard an aircraft carrier extends beyond the technical marvels of its aircraft and the precision of its operations to the very heart of its existence, its crew.
So I have the air department, approximately 600 personnel on board that range in responsibility from aviation fuels to aircraft handling, to aircraft directing, to the arresting gear and catapults.
Managing an aircraft carrier A floating city with its own airport requires an immense team effort. Epitomized by the complex and vital process of resupplying the carrier. This task alone demands a dedicated team of sailors, with operations often stretching from the early hours of 7 in the morning to the late hours of 11 at night. The seamless execution of these tasks underscores not just the technical proficiency but the relentless spirit of the crew. One of the critical operations pivotal to maintaining the operational readiness of an aircraft carrier is the underway replenishment in the U.S. Navy, also known as replenishment at sea, within the North Atlantic Treaty Organization and Commonwealth of Nations. This intricate ballet of logistics involves the transfer of fuel, munitions, and stores from one ship to another while in motion. A feat of maritime coordination developed in the early 20th century. Its extensive use by the United States Navy during World War II, particularly in the Pacific Theater, revolutionized naval operations, allowing U.S. carrier task forces to maintain their positions at sea indefinitely, a testament to the innovation and adaptability that have long characterized naval logistics and support. The daily rhythm of life on an aircraft carrier is sustained by the mechanical hum of its operations and the communal spaces that foster a sense of belonging among its crew. Integral to this are the dining facilities, or messes, which vary in size and structure across different classes of carriers. For instance, on the formidable Nimitz-class CVN, there are 2 crew mess decks, strategically located one forward and one aft, each equipped with a first-class petty officer lounge. Additionally, the configuration of the chief's mess varies within the class, with some ships hosting one giant mess and others opting for 2 smaller ones. Officers have access to 2 wardrooms, ensuring that all crew members adequately meet their dining needs within the ship's communal structure. The Ford class introduces a new layout with 2 crew mess decks, one port and one starboard, reflecting a shift from the PO1 lounge model. A chief's mess complements each of these mess decks positioned forward, and a wardroom is situated above, facilitating a streamlined flow between dining and operational spaces. This design not only optimizes the use of space, but also enhances the dining experience for the crew, with each mess and wardroom sharing a galley. This thoughtful arrangement underscores the Navy's commitment to the well-being and camaraderie of its sailors, ensuring that these floating fortresses are not only marvels of military might, but also environments that nurture the spirit of those who serve on board. From deep inside the hangar bays to the non-stop motion of the flight deck and the shared spaces where sailors eat and unwind, these vessels are more than tools of naval power. They are fully self-contained worlds, built to sustain life at sea, driven by teamwork, constant innovation, and resilience under pressure. That's the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss any of our new content. See you next time.